Hiya Bombay, hiya Bombay. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Grand rising to the universe, grand rising to my ancestor worldwide, especially the empire, Jean-Jacques Dessalines. Um, Greeting to everyone. I'm going to do in a 15, hopefully 15-20 minute video regarding a response back to the enemy of Haiti, my spiritual land. Our ancestor fought, our ancestor give us freedom and also free the humanity from slavery. The message, a special message to Jean Wycliffe, that I did one 20-minute video in Asian speaking language. So my plan was to do one in English. That way his friends, his Hollywood star like him and so-called, and the puppet that also in Hollywood, hopefully someday we'll get this message. For those of you that don't know, I never knew that Wycliffe will always carry a flag that so-called represent Haiti or ancestor land, has nothing to do with Haiti. And we had a president that had been murdered, President Jovenel Moise, in July 7, 2021. You never heard Wycliffe say anything about it. But as some of you know, he always seeking to be a leader of Haiti. But I'm here to let Wycliffe know, you can't represent a motherland Haiti. Take a look of the amount of work Akon do to his people, to the country where he came from. He didn't turn his back on his people. Even though he's not 100% truthful to the people, but he tried his best. He put some work in. He did some investment in the country, the land where he came from. Okay? You, Wycliffe, what did you do? What did you do for the Asian children? What did you develop, especially the country where you all came from? Kwadebuke, a country that where the people that used to live there can't even live there anymore because of these young men and women that heavily armed with a powerful military weapon that made in the United States, that shipped to these children to terrorize the community, to terrorize the people. These children were all alone. Okay? For you to speak on behalf of Haiti, carry the so-called flag, which is not the flag for Haiti, because this flag is not the Asian flag. This is the European, the blue and red flag with the palm tree at the middle, with the little red hat cover it. It has nothing to do with the original flag. Our indigenous flag is black and red. In our coat of arms is two lions, and with the crown and a chicken, either a rooster or an ant at the middle of between the lions. You yourself don't even know the history of Haiti. You don't even know the constitutions of May 20, 1805. You don't even know the constitution of our ancestor Wycliffe. For you to speak, to go to Washington, you always meet with this black caucus, which is the enemy for the Asian people, an enemy for the indigenous people that here in the state. For example, will you tell us, Wycliffe, what the Black Caucus do, what investment they do in the community for the people that look like you? I know you didn't have a lot of money just like Jay-Z, Michael Jackson, because you're not a big star, whatever you call it in Hollywood. So you're not that known. But for the amount of little bit of wealth you have, you don't need to have a lot to support your community. Myself, with my hard working money that I work 2 jobs in the United States here, I have so many children that I'm responsible to pay school for. Women that need help, I support them with a little bit of business. Right now is a chaos in Haiti, so some of them can't even invest the way they used to. Just like I closed all my business back home because of the violence, of the chaos that's going on in Haiti. But you have enough, Wycliffe, to even build a center, to build a technical school, to create even an elementary school, a high school for these children, or even a small clinic. Okay? You have enough to, even if you can, develop a big project in the community, or even building a comfortable housing for them to live, so they don't have to live like dog. They don't have to live like in shack, like a tools, like a house that a shack that behind your house where you put your tools for your house. Okay, you have no right to go speak on behalf of my people in Washington or with any of so-called superstar. And I have a message for you too, Steve Harvey. I see you. None of you ever talk about Haiti, but you guys forget it's because of my ancestor. You guys are free here in the United States. The chain come up your arm. Okay, you are free. The chain come up your ankle. You are free. It's because of my ancestor, the empire or Arawak indigenous aboriginal ancestor of Haiti, Capral Amo, Bookman, Bokaimo Inan, Macandal, Gongiton, Tontoya, Cecile Fatima, to name a few, but there's so many of them, the elder, the children that free us from slavery. It wasn't Abraham Lincoln, it was our ancestor. When we were free in Haiti from slavery, when we were fought of Spain, Europe, United States, okay, the Spaniard, when we were free from them, when we beat off the most powerful military in the 17th century, okay, Napoleon, the French general military that was conquering, fighting with everybody all over the world, including Italy and Europe, including the Roman Vatican. But us, our ancestors, with the power of the Spirit, with the power of our powerful nature that were with us, we fought off the most powerful men, military, French military of our land of Haiti. Now, United States went back, conquered it, and split the land half, giving half of the land, most of the land, to the other side of the Spaniard, now you call Dominican Republic. So, Wycliffe, the Black Caucus, any of you call yourself superstar, none of you have so ungrateful. You guys are free making movies, fooling around in Hollywood, not being known, being having a star in the ground of Hollywood is because of my ancestor. Without my ancestor, you will not be free to this day. That's what you see. They conquer us. They still want to return back to Haiti. And they are, Wycliffe, do you know 1806 after our independence? United States give us an embargo. Do you know that? I don't think you do. Since you don't know your history, you don't know who you are, you don't know where you came from. So I'm here to let you know. In the 2nd of June, we had a manifestation in Haiti to send a message to the world, to send a message to United States, to let them know, get their foot off our ancestor neck. What did you do? In the 1st of June 2024, Wycliffe, you went to Manhattan, okay? Come in with your parade, with your friend. That's what you do. You coming up with your parade, claiming all these Asian people was already a puppet themselves, was following you, okay, in Manhattan, instead of you, okay? If you are there in the 2nd to support Haitian people for what's been going on, for the genocide that's going on in Haiti, for Kenya that volunteering to go do the daily work in Haiti for the United States, okay? For the 193 countries that want to occupy Haiti, that want to go to Haiti by force. Why didn't we hear anything from you, Wycliffe? Why didn't we hear anything from you? You tell me you don't know? You don't know now we have mercenary that in Haiti by force? You tell us you don't know we have mercenary that in Haiti right now? Air crash, okay? Military air force that forced themselves to Haiti without, we don't have no president, we have no leader, okay? Last week, Hillary Clinton, okay? And you are a puppet for Hillary Clinton. Anyway, these are your group, okay? These are the cuckoo clan that want to destroy my people, that want to kill my people, that want to genocide my people, just like in Rwanda, just like in the Congo, what's going on right now, Wycliffe. What did you do? What did you say? You and Clinton's or puppet. You and Clinton or bodies or besties. You and Hillary Clinton. You and the Taiwan organization. What do you do, Wycliffe? What you do in Haiti? You just bring in genocide, rice, okay? Any of you Asian people that follow in Wycliffe, why don't you go do some research? Okay? Just go and Google. Type Wycliffe with Clinton, Wycliffe with Taiwan president, Wycliffe. You're going to find all the photo. You see him behind all indigenous children that sitting, feeding our children, genocide, chemical, rice that going to be brain dead or children. Okay? That's going to be brain dead or children. Okay? And you see Wycliffe carry big bag of rice and top of a woman, Asian woman head, okay, to bring in, give them fake rice instead of advertising to telling the Asian people you need to plant your own food, you need to do your own garden, you need to eat organic to stay healthy. This is what Wycliffe give back to our ancestors. Wycliffe, without our ancestors, you will not be able to be in Hollywood. Without your ancestors breaking up slavery, you will not be able in Hollywood now. Okay, all dressed up like a star. You wanna behave like a Superman, happily ever after with your family, Wycliffe. Okay? You will not. You will not be the way you are now. And you're not a big star like the other black men and black women in Hollywood. But you will not be in Hollywood, enjoy life the way you enjoy life now. Remember, you from in the ghetto, you from in the poor community in Haiti, where Longmont Saint-Jou now, Kwadebuke, where Longmont Saint-Jou is terrorized, kidnapping that in the Asians for the United States that doing the daily work for the United States. This is a special message for you, Wycliffe. Please do not speak on the behalf of Asian people. Do not speak on the behalf of Haiti. You have nothing. You have no qualification. You don't even know the history of Haiti. Stay in Hollywood. Do your music. Okay? And don't you dare you say the only thing you will be investing in Haiti is planting marijuana. Okay? Marijuana. That's what you say. You instead of you see it gonna build the community, help these children. Came out because they mentally traumatized. These children mentally slave. These children being in the street. The parents, the mother get pregnant from intervention minister that went to Haiti, okay, that rape underage girls. These are the children, like La Sanjou, like all of these, like Izo, like these youths you see in the street in Haiti that terrorize the community. These are the children who has no father, have nobody to look for them. These children that terrorize the community now. Some of them, their parents been in the street with them. Some of them, the parents didn't have any way to educate them, to take care of them, to give them a better life. That's what you see them in the street. And the political, so-called political Asian men and women, they use them, okay, to black, okay, to black community for them. They use them, they give them weapon, because when they're gonna go for election, they can using the weapon, using the power to send these young women to control territory for them. That way they wanna claim, they wanna be for them to get vote. That's what's been going on. This is a message I send to the universe. This is a message I send for some of you that don't know. Wycliffe, you are a puppet, you are a trader, you have no way, no respect, and our people need to know. The other last week or 2 weeks ago, you went to speak with Biden. Our people need to know, what did you say, what you discussed on behalf of our people with Joe Biden, that said, and when he was in a Senate office, he said, if Haiti was going underwater, under the seawater, he will not care. So Democrat is a curse for my people. Democrats has nothing to do with my people, with Asian people. Send our people, turn forced by Clinton with Aristide to change our people, political, from whatever you call dictator to Democrat. That was the beginning of the falling. Hi there. Okay. All right. This was the beginning of the falling of Haiti. This is a message I send to the universe, to the world. Okay. So, Wycliffe, you cannot speak on behalf of our people. This message is for you. Take care for now. Please see people that good what they do for the people. Hopefully someday you will wake up. Take care for now.